Like even in soccer, what we do is we got a 4-4-2 formation. We got 4 defenders like this, you know, and we got a net that's right here. Rather than spreading out and cover every defender right there, which all it would do is force us to now spread out. So now we're covering a field like this, which then allows passing angles and through balls because then guys can mark space like this. Forwards can mark space like this, you know, and then their wings can be here. And now everyone has to spread out in order to mark these people. You know what I mean? Now they have to really spread out. What does that open up? Space. What does that open up? Passing angles. So what do? They say, okay, we can't mitigate the fucking midfield threat entirely. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the corner and let you have that, right? But we're going to shut down the midfield. It's a trade offer. There's an Achilles heel to it, you know? So it has to be. You can't, yeah, even the legend of Achilles is you can't be completely invulnerable. You can't do it. You know, you take a dip in the river Styx, and his mom held him by the heel so that one part of his body was mortal. That's the legend. And it's the same shit in soccer. You can't have an impenetrable defense, okay? And how does that manifest in Rocket League? It's the same shit where if you're fucking got some guy that's slotting at top corner like this, you know? Slotting at fucking top corner, even if you're here or here. It's just, it makes a hell of a lot more sense to be fucking right here. So that's the added detail, because you already know about all this stuff, but the added detail is there's always going to be a threat. You can't mitigate it entirely. It's like a 90-10 type thing, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a chance. So we give them the corners in soccer, and we say, okay, rather than you doing through balls and then being able to get it through and have a really good shot on our goalie, we want you to put it into our corner and to throw it into the net into 11 guys and to force headers. But if you score out of a header, good job. If you don't, but it's a hell of a lot less when you're versus a through ball and you got a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. What would you rather take? Same shit. What would you rather take? Them able to land midfield passes, but you save this right here, or you step out here, backboard is a thing, you cover the backboard and you cover the midfield pass, but maybe this is left open. Okay, so that could happen, Mr. E. You might be like, oh, what happens? Nope, it's just, that's how it is. Achilles heel, man. Same thing with, if you've ever read Percy Jackson's. Well, Kronos had he had the same shit. And Percy couldn't fucking kill him at one point, and then Kronos found out that it was in the small of his back. Yeah, and that was in the 5th book and in The Last Olympian, so that's how he figured it out. But Percy did the same thing, and he couldn't figure it out because Percy had his. I forget where it was. They should be pushing up here. And then what does that mean? Well, if you tell your teammate that he can't do option A because he gets beat, and he can't do option B because he's never going to beat them, right? And he can't cover the midfield anyway, well, what does that mean? Now the only thing left is option C, which is this guy covers the midfield. That is the only thing that is viable. We have now been able to logically deduce that you must have somebody cover the fucking midfield like this. So you can fucking tell this to him, and now I hope that you can live happily ever after and work with them about fucking calling them out on this. Because I hope that'll be the end goal by the end of this session, is you can call them out and be like, look, you can hear that. And look, it's not that well, you're not a pro coach, Strange, you wouldn't know. Has nothing to do with whether or not I'm a pro coach. Tell me why my information is wrong.